The silence and the signal for months, there was nothing. Voyager 1, a spacecraft launched before we had cell phones, before the internet, before most people had even seen a computer, had gone completely, eerily, silent. It was out there, 15 billion miles away, sailing far beyond the planets, in a region so distant that even sunlight takes more than 22 hours to arrive. And then, silence. No signal. No data. No engineering readouts. Nothing. Just a long, cold pause in the dark. A pause that began to feel permanent. It was like the universe had drawn the curtain, the final chapter quietly written with no fanfare, no farewell. Scientists at NASA feared the worst. After decades of service, Voyager the 1st of May have finally died, alone, adrift in a cosmic night that no eye could see through. And then, something happened. Just when hope was starting to flicker, a signal returned. Faint. Mysterious. Unexpected. It wasn't just noise. It wasn't just the sound of a machine waking up. What Voyager sent back wasn't routine. It was a whisper from the void, a message so strange, so unexpected, it shattered long-held assumptions about what lies beyond the sun's reach. Rocket The Edge was never the end. In 2012, Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the solar wind meets the interstellar medium. That moment marked humanity's first true step beyond the sun's protective shield. Many believed it would be the end of discovery. That beyond the heliosphere was silence, a vast, cold emptiness that stretched forever. But we were wrong. What Voyager found wasn't a quiet void. It was motion. It was pressure. It was structure. And above all, it was sound. Milky Way, the universe is humming using its plasma wave instruments. Voyager detected something extraordinary, a persistent hum. A low-frequency oscillation, subtle but steady, like the galaxy's own heartbeat. This wasn't just background radiation. It wasn't cosmic static. It was something more organized. Something more alive. The hum varied slightly, as if Voyager was passing from one region of space into another. And then came the shockwaves, bursts of pressure, sudden spikes in plasma density, like echoes from ancient supernovae still rippling across space. It was as if Voyager was traveling through layers, not of time, but of memory. The debris fields of stellar deaths. Zones carved by explosions that happened millions of years ago. We had always assumed space was uniform, a smooth sea of scattered particles. But Voyager was proving otherwise. It wasn't drifting through emptiness. It was crossing into weather systems of invisible force, a galactic ocean of pressure, turbulence, and echoes. Satellite a sailboat in a storm, imagine it. A machine the size of a car, powered by tech older than VHS tapes, sailing into a cosmic tempest we never even knew existed. And this storm wasn't random. It had pattern. It had rhythm. It had structure. One of Voyager's instruments, its magnetometer, picked up a violent twist in the galactic magnetic field. It wasn't gradual. It was sharp. Sudden. Like hitting a tectonic fault line, two massive systems grinding against one another. On one side, the sun's magnetic field. On the other, the galaxies. The clash was dramatic, and it revealed something stunning. That the galaxy may have a magnetic skeleton. Vast, invisible filaments of force shaping where matter flows and where it doesn't. Radiation is guided. Particles are funneled. Some zones block energy. Others accelerate it. And Voyager? It had just crossed into one of those zones. It recorded a sudden surge in cosmic ray activity, high-energy particles slamming into its detectors at near light speed. Not a slow shift. Not a transition. It was a threshold. We once imagined the edge of the heliosphere like a shoreline gently fading into the sea. But Voyager showed us the truth. It's a cliff. A drop-off. A boundary where physics begins to behave differently. Brain surgery that saved it, but then, another crisis. Late in 2023, the spacecraft began sending corrupted data. Instruments stopped responding. Telemetry was unreadable. It looked like the mission had come to a final halt. But the engineers at NASA weren't ready to say goodbye. They dug into the problem and found something remarkable. A single corrupted memory chip had thrown Voyager's systems into chaos. And the likely culprit? A cosmic ray. One of the very things Voyager was out there studying. So, the engineers tried something radical. From 15 billion miles away, they rewrote Voyager's software, rerouting its functions to backup memory banks. This was technology from the 1970s, older than email, older than modern personal computing. And yet, with commands taking 22 hours to reach the probe, they pulled it off. Line by line. Byte by byte. They restored the mission. And Voyager came back online. First its engineering systems. Then its sensors. Then its plasma and magnetic detectors. And with each restored instrument, Voyager gave us more than just data. It gave us revelations. Telescope. A new chapter begins. What Voyager is uncovering now isn't just about particles or waves or fields. It's about truth. That interstellar space is not silent, not empty, not still. It's shaped. It's sculpted. It remembers. And Voyager, a lonely explorer powered by fading plutonium and hope, is still moving forward. Still listening. Still writing the next page in humanity's greatest story. Voyager 1 has traveled beyond Pluto, beyond the Kuiper Belt, far outside the Sun's protective bubble, into a realm no spacecraft has ever reached. This region isn't empty. It's full of structure and movement, not visible to any telescope, but revealed through Voyager's instruments. World map. A new kind of map. We once thought interstellar space was a simple, neutral haze. But Voyager is showing us something very different. It's a complex landscape of radiation zones, pressure waves, and magnetic boundaries, shaped by ancient supernovae and cosmic forces. Fog. Invisible cloudlets and weather. Voyager is passing through interstellar cloudlets, tiny, denser pockets of gas and plasma with sharp boundaries. These zones have distinct magnetic fields, temperatures, and particle densities, like crossing invisible weather fronts. Space here behaves like a living, breathing atmosphere, complete with currents, storms, and calm pockets. High voltage. The galaxy's magnetic skeleton. Voyager's magnetometer has detected intense magnetic turbulence, clashes between the Sun's magnetic field and the galaxy's vast magnetic framework. This magnetic skeleton directs cosmic rays and shapes where matter flows, creating natural highways and barriers across space. Music score. The mysterious galactic hum. Voyager's plasma wave instrument picks up a constant low-frequency hum, a cosmic vibration that never stops. Scientists aren't sure what it is. It could be natural resonance from plasma interacting with magnetic fields, or something we don't yet understand. Voyager isn't just detecting this hum. It's moving through it, becoming part of the galaxy's subtle song. Milky Way. The local bubble. A graveyard of stars. Voyager is exploring the edges of the local bubble, a vast cavity carved by supernovae millions of years ago. These boundaries are like scars in space, regions where density and magnetic fields shift dramatically, echoes of cosmic explosions long past. Shooting star toward a galactic GPS. Voyager's data is helping scientists build the first galactic positioning system based on radiation zones and magnetic fields, not just stars. This map will be vital for future space travelers, guiding them safely through dangerous radiation and magnetic storms. DNA. Unlocking starbirth. The filaments and pressure zones Voyager has found may reveal how stars form, by funneling gas and dust into dense pockets where new suns ignite. Voyager isn't just exploring space, it's uncovering the galaxy's anatomy. Satellite. Voyager, the immortal explorer originally built for Jupiter and Saturn flybys, Voyager has become humanity's first true interstellar scout. Despite its age and 1970s technology, it continues to send back groundbreaking data about the living, dynamic space beyond our solar system. Milky Way, the real frontier. Space isn't a silent void. It's a landscape shaped by forces, currents, and memories of ancient stellar deaths. Voyager's journey reminds us, the true frontier is our quest to understand the universe. Clapperboard final thought. So next time you look up at the stars, remember, 15 billion miles away, Voyager is still listening. Still mapping. Still whispering secrets about the galaxy's hidden depths. And we're just beginning to hear the story. What do you think Voyager will discover next? Subscribe and turn on notifications, you won't want to miss it.